And here we are, number 3, groove number 3. This is the shuffle groove, and I'm going to spend a bit more time on this one because it's one of my favourite grooves ever. Beccaro, Bonaparte, all those guys, and the whole concept of my sort of grooves album was, like I said earlier, the interaction between the main beats and the grace notes, and there's no finer beat really to demonstrate that than the shuffle. And I'm going to try and do it some justice because there's some monsters that have played this groove. I'll start by playing my version that's on my Grooves record, which is a kind of hybrid. Here we are. The basic shuffle I'll break down now for you, which is 1 and 3 of the triplet played on the hi-hat, and the middle of the triplet graced on the snare drum. And that essentially is it, although there's backbeats that are introduced. And one of the things I learnt pretty early on is that Jeff Beccaro would play with the backbeat. He'd also play the grace note that came after. So essentially that. It took me a while to suss that's what was going on, but it kept the motion of the groove so well, and the control of being able to do 2 hits to make the feel, just keep that rolling motion. Yeah. The other shuffle groove, which this room's quite an amazing place as far as the shuffle groove is concerned. The tune that I've used a couple of times, and some of you might know, is I didn't play it. However, it was a drummer called Juju House, and it's the beat from Slave to the Rhythm, which is the trickiest bit about that groove. Actually, is the bass drum. There's no real grace notes, to be honest, but the bass drum drops with the snare drum and the hat in a really interesting place. I'll try and demonstrate that for you now. Yeah, that's essentially the Slave to the Rhythm groove. So I guess with the shuffle, I will carry on and play a few more slower tempo shuffles so you can see the workings of the triplet with the snare drum. And I'll throw a few things in, and you can clock what I'm doing and hopefully actually get some of this stuff down and start using it on your gigs. This is just a generic shuffle, slightly slower. And a slightly quicker tempo.